Hey, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you something that I use almost every day here. It's this two-wheel cart it's made by Rubbermaid. It's a wonderful addition to this place. I bought it about a year and a half ago, and I bought it used because I wasn't quite sure if it was worth spending the money to get a brand new one. But since I've gotten this thing, I use this thing almost every day. In comparison to the traditional wheelbarrow that I have here, this cart here has so many more advantages. It's so much easier to use than this. I use this hauling things around, just about everything, just about everywhere, and I'll show you in just a little bit. But this thing is made by Rubbermaid. It's got just over 8 cubic feet of capacity in the tub here. It has two wheels, so it's a two-wheel cart, and they're two big wheels. And I think the company nailed it when it comes to how they designed this thing. The way you can dump things out, it's got that slope down the front. You can dump things out. If you need to rinse it out, like I probably should, I got a bunch of straw in here. It just sits there, and you can just take a hose and rinse it out. Runs out real nice. You can see it's wintertime here. These two narrow wheels, and it's not too bad. You can go through 10, 12 inches of snow with this pretty easily. Those narrow wheels cut right through it. Now, if you had to go through the snow with the traditional wheelbarrow, you got that one single fat little tire. Doesn't go very well at all. The best thing about this cart, and I'll demonstrate when I put my items in here, is that you can put up to 300 pounds of weight in here. A lot of times what I carry is maybe 100 pounds, 150 pounds. Handles it beautifully. It's beautifully balanced. They put the axle just in the right spot, so you can tip it up here, and it's just about effortless as far as moving it around. The big tires go over little bumps, no problem. Hit a bump with that little tire, you can get stuck. Being with two wheels, you don't have to sit and balance it all the time. You just pick it up. You pick it up with one hand, move it around. You got the wheelbarrow, you put the weight in there. First off, most of the weight's in your hands when you lift it, and you've got to balance it the whole way. Work up a sweat using this thing. I can move this with one hand with twice the weight. So let me show you as an example. I've got some chicken feed that gets dropped off here. I have it delivered, and I have to take it about 50, 60 yards over to the coop. And these bags are 50 pounds a piece. And I could just carry them over there, but I don't have to because I just use this. And this thing is made out of high density polyethylene material. It's very rugged. I've tested it many times because I'll throw these bags in there. This thing can handle it. I've seen some videos online where people have to repair cracks on these things. But I have no idea how in the world they cracked it because these things are so strong. I throw firewood into this thing. I'll move firewood from the firewood pile to my house, and I throw the wood in there. It just doesn't crack. I don't know if you drop a tree on it or it falls out of the back of the truck going down the highway. Not sure how you can break these things. Super strong. Since I'm going that direction, I got my workshop down there. Gonna be working on my wife's vehicle. I got to do some brake work, so I've got some brake rotors here. So I'm gonna throw them in too. That's another, just 100 pounds of feed, probably another 20 pounds of brake rotors I'll take down there. And so I've got 120 or so pounds of material in here, and it's super simple. It rolls with ease. With one hand I can do this. If I put that in here, it's a whole different ball game. But this is so easy. So then you can take this, push it forward, and something that you really can't do with the traditional wheelbarrow is you can spin it around. A lot of times I just pull it behind me wherever I go. This thing is so super simple to pull along. So I am an Amazon affiliate now, so I'll leave a link in the description of this video down below. If you want to get one of these for yourself, click on that link. You won't regret getting one of these things. And I wouldn't recommend getting one of these things for yourself if I didn't think it'd be a huge help for you in your applications. You can use this thing for hauling brush in the summertime. I use it to haul I have temporary sheep fence. I put the sheep fence, the fencing material, some fence posts, anything in here. Possibilities are endless, but this thing makes life so much easier. You won't regret it. I highly recommend it. So check this out. I'm gonna fill these jugs with water. Small operation here, so I have to carry the water to the ducks, to the sheep, to the chickens, or wherever. So I got these 5-gallon water jugs. I put them in this cart. So that's approximately another 120, 125 pounds of just water. Here's a tip of the day. My wife suggested using these things, and it works great because what I do, haul them in these, they're going down the driveway or across the yard. These things don't spill all over the place when you're hitting a bump and stuff. Because of the bottleneck design, you hit bumps, it doesn't splash out of here. You use a 5-gallon bucket. I used to use those, and by the time I got to where I was going to pour them out, 20% of the water was gone. This makes life a lot easier between using these bottles and putting them in this Rubbermaid cart. Bring some water into the ducks here. It does take just a little bit longer to get the water out of these jugs, but as long as you keep the air gap open on these things as you're pouring it, it doesn't take long at all. Plus, it can rest the nozzle on the edge of the tank. So I got a little bit of snow to deal with here, but coming off the driveway shouldn't be too bad once I get past what I plowed with the snowplow. And these narrow wheels cut right through the snow real easy. This is very little effort on my part to go through the snow. The snow's probably 8 inches deep right here. I did empty one of the 5-gallon jugs with the ducks just a minute ago, but got the rest here for the sheep. There, I just gave you a baptism, didn't I? These jugs are really something. Like I said, it takes a few more minutes to get them emptied, but it's not bad. It's worth it. It's got a handle, this handy to use. Dumps out real easy. Just keep that air bubble open inside there. Doesn't take long at all. You see Piper there in the background. She's one of my guardian dogs. She's an absolute gentle giant, along with Sadie, the black one there. They're just gentle giants for dogs, but you get a coyote coming around here, those are not the dogs that you'd want to be tangling with. All right, I'll have to go back and give them a few more jugs of this water, but that's how easy that is. that right, girl. I'm gonna go get some more water for the sheep. Didn't quite get them enough there, but I'm gonna go get some more firewood when I'm done with this. Like I said, I use this thing almost every day. Highly recommend it. If you check out the link in the description, pick yourself up one of these things, you won't regret it. Thanks for watching.